All right. So this one is going to be on comparison. Wait 2 seconds. Okay. So what's up, guys? This is Donnie Rouse here, and I wanted to come on today to speak about comparing yourself to others, and why it's so stupid to do. So this morning, I was doing a part of a challenge by Benjamin Hardy. I've been reading his book, which is called, I don't remember the name. Personality Isn't Permanent was the name of the book. And one of his challenges is called the 30-Day Future Self Challenge. So I was watching this video of him online, and I observed myself being very critical of the way he was appearing on the video. And I had just meditated before, so whenever I meditate, it usually slows the whole mind process down, and rather than reacting, responding, and continue to pour fuel onto that ego criticism, I was actually able to press that pause button and observe it, which is always like a mind trip when that happens. So as I was doing this, and I found myself like criticizing him. I'm like, wait a minute, what's going on here? First of all, when we put or criticize other people, when we're like putting attention towards that, what we're doing is we're taking attention away from ourselves. And what do I mean by taking attention away from ourselves? Is because where energy goes, where emotion goes, energy flows, is the saying. I feel like I'm tripping up today. Where emotion goes, energy flows, or vice versa, whatever way you want to put it. It's all the same. And by putting it there, where you're not putting it is on yourself. When you look around the world, everyone is doing something unique, right? Everyone has a dream, a desire. Some of us are swayed by others' expectations of us, in which case we're doing things to fulfill them, but we're not doing it for the things that are written on our own heart. And when I observe myself doing this, like, wait, first of all, why am I critiquing this person? Everyone is on their own journey. I shouldn't even care about this. And then I said, what is the next step? He's creating his reality. I'm creating my reality. What is the next thing that I need to do, that very next step? And that's where the power is again, having focus, knowing where you're going, and knowing what that very next step is. Because with that next step, you can slowly start taking step after step after step after step. This has been, I feel like I'm a little bit choppy all over the place. I meant to come on earlier, and now I'm tired. I'm getting ready to go to the gym because I'm going to do it anyways. But I guess what I want to say here is just be aware when you find yourself criticizing others for work they've done, or someone in a position that is where you want to be. Catch yourself in that moment. Because what you're doing is you're criticizing them. You're actually holding yourself back. You're preventing yourself from going after that same thing. It's kind of like the law of attraction. Is that when you're criticizing it, there's no way you're going to get there because you've already set that barrier. But rather, just realize that every single person you interact with, every single person you encounter, one, that they're all on their own journey. Secondly, that everybody is doing their own thing. Everyone's doing the best that they can in that moment. And that the best that they can do in that moment is different than the best they can do tomorrow, is different than the best they can do a week from now, is different than the best they can do 3 years from now. Because we're constantly evolving. But here, by putting your focus on anyone other than yourself, what you're doing is you're robbing yourself of that lifeblood of your life. The energy that you need to bring your life forward, to create the reality that you want to create, to be in this moment. That's what you're robbing yourself off of, or you're robbing yourself of. So how do you get back? You get back by knowing where you're going. You get back by aligning yourself with that map, that compass that you have that says, this is my north. And that starts with having a clear vision for your life. Because unless you've actually sat down, unless you've actually taken the time, create that clear vision, where do you think you're going to end up? You're not going to end up anywhere intentionally, for sure. So, and only when you know where that true north is, where you know where you're headed, can you start to build an action plan and say, okay, well, what is the very next thing that I need to do in order to make this a reality? And then the next thing again, and the next thing. It reminds me of the quote that says, "The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step," or something like that. What is it that you want? And what is the first step that you can take to get there? I feel like now I feel like I'm focused on this live. I was a little bit choppy before, but now I feel like I connected with my heart, and hopefully that you guys probably sense it. I sense it in my vocal patterns. But if you guys are interested in finding out a little bit more about what it is that you want to create in 2021, I feel like this year has been a mind blow for everybody, right? Nobody knows what the heck is going to happen. There's so much uncertainty in the world. So the uncertainty has to come from ourselves. The certainty has to come from what we know, what we're dedicated to creating, what we're dedicated to experiencing in life. I know for me, one of the things that I realized was, well, one, I've always said it with my coffee and everything. You don't know what tomorrow is going to bring. You don't know if you're going to be here tomorrow. So why put off the things that are important to you today? So I invite you guys to join I'm going to be doing a virtual workshop called Live Your One Life. That's going to be happening January 9th. It's a Saturday. And in that workshop, we're going to identify the things that are getting in the way, kind of give you a broad way of identifying what it is that you do want and how to create that line to go forward. Again, if you are interested, please leave a comment in this video, whether it be Facebook, YouTube. I'm not doing Instagram today, so either Facebook or YouTube. And send me a message. Pretty soon I'm going to have the sign up on my website, www.donnyraus.com, probably within the next couple days. So you'll hear me posting, and you can just literally just go there, sign up, and then I'll have your email, and I'll give you the details for when the workshop starts. That is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this session, this whirlwind of a session. And God bless. I wish you guys the best. Again, remember one thing. If you take away one thing away from this post, is just not to compare yourself. And realize that everyone's doing their own thing and it has nothing to do with you. Focus on yourself. And that is how you're going to move forward. That's how you're going to create the life you desire. God bless. Thank you.